Today I have a fun in the summer teacher tag. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mariely Sanchez and I'm a 4th grade teacher in South Florida. Today I have a fun in the summer teacher tag that I am doing with a lot of other teacher YouTubers, which I have created a playlist so that you can watch all of their videos. And basically the idea behind this tag is to share all of our summer favorites and kind of like get ideas of other things that we could do in the summer. Sometimes I draw a blank as to how I want to spend my summer day or what movie or show I should watch on Netflix. So I'm looking forward to watching all of the other videos to learn what my fellow colleagues, my fellow teacher YouTubers like to do in their summer, and I hope that you enjoy these videos as well. So this tag has 15 questions, and every other teacher YouTuber that is participating in this tag will be linked in the description box below. All of the questions will also be in the description box below as well. And if you're also a teacher YouTuber and you would like to participate in this tag, go ahead and use the questions in the description box below and leave me a comment that you are also shooting a video and I'll add it to the playlist. All right, so here we go. We're gonna start with question number 1. And if you see me looking down, I'm just looking down at my iPad. This is where all the questions are listed, which I put together myself, and I use the app GoodNotes to write all of them down and doodle and draw the cute little pictures. All right, so here we go. Question number 1, what is your favorite thing about summer? So my favorite thing about summer would have to be that I get to sleep in on a lot of days. I get to catch up on my sleep that I usually don't get to do during the school year because I wake up super early to take my son to high school, and then I know I should leave when the school day finishes for me, but I usually tend to stay after school and work on other things. I'm going to try to do better with that next school year, but one of the things that I look forward to in the summer is that, along with the extra time that I have to do fun things with my family, with my son, to just relax and rest, go to the beach, go to the pool. So definitely those are some of my favorite things about summer. All right, question number 2. How do you typically spend your summer days? So I'm not gonna lie, most days I will be at home in my PJs watching Netflix or Hulu or anything on my TV just to catch up on shows that I usually don't get to watch during the school year because of time and being too busy. And other than that, there are days that I just get myself out of the house because it's not good to stay in the house every single day, but I do try to get out at least an hour or 2 and do something fun with my son, or maybe meet up with a friend and have lunch or some coffee at Starbucks. But basically that's how I usually like to spend my summer days. Sometimes I try to take advantage and find out different places in the city that I haven't visited or haven't been to in a long time. So I take my time in the summer to discover those places and just have a great time. Question number 3, what are your go-to summer activities and or places to visit? So definitely one of my go-to places to visit is the beach. I like to just sit and watch the waves crash on the shore and just walk on the beach. I like to do that. I also like to go to the mall and walk around. Doesn't have to be for shopping. I just like to walk around the mall and maybe get a bite to eat at the food court, or just catch up with a friend at Starbucks like I mentioned before, or go out to eat with the family. I also, because I have my son and my nephew that stay with me most days in the summer, I like to take them to the park or to a museum and just have a great time and enjoy our time together, since we feel like we have a little bit more extra time than we do during the regular school year. Some of the other fun summer activities that I like to do is go on a nature hike. I really love going outdoors in nature and walking around, and there's so many beautiful parks around my city that I can have plenty of choices. And another thing that I like to do is work on my fitness, which I have started or restarted this summer by going to fitness classes and just having a great time knowing that I'm doing something that is taking care of me physically, mentally, and it's a lot of fun. Question number 4, beach or swimming pool? It's a hard one. I have to say both. One thing about the beach that I love is just to sit there and watch the water. I don't particularly like to go into the beach to swim. For swimming, I actually do prefer the pool, and I try to go there from time to time. Do I go as often as I should or as often as I'm able to? Not really, but it is there for me. I actually love both for different reasons. So let's go on to question number 5. What is your favorite ice cream flavor? My current favorite ice cream flavor happens to be mochi, which is Japanese ice cream. And if you don't know what mochi is basically ice cream that is wrapped up in a sweet dough. And my favorite flavor for mochi right now is passion fruit. I absolutely love passion fruit mochi. I get it from my Whole Foods. It's actually cheaper at my Whole Foods than in the Japanese restaurant that I like to go to. But if you haven't tried mochi, you should definitely try one or two. And they have tons of different flavors: vanilla, pistachio, strawberry, chocolate, green tea. So I definitely love mochi. That is one of my favorite ice cream flavors currently. Question number 6. What is your favorite summertime song? So I don't just have one, I actually have a couple that I like to share. The one that came to mind first is a song called Bottle of Sunshine by Milkshake, and it's actually a song that I incorporate in my end of the year slideshow, and I really love it. And I think the chorus goes something like, oh, I got a big bottle of sunshine, mix it up with a jar full of daydreams, put it into a suitcase full of laughter that I found. You won't find me sitting around. Do, 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 do. So yeah, that's the song that first came to my head when I thought of a summertime song, because Bottle of Sunshine, summer, goes together. But I have 2 other ones that are my favorites, and the other one is I Wanna Soak Up the Sun by Sheryl Crow, definitely. I wanna soak up the sun, definitely. And the other one is Here Comes the Sun from the Beatles. Here comes the sun, do 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 do. Anyway, if you have not heard those songs at all, you should definitely check them out. They're filled with a lot of good feelings and summer vibes, so definitely they're on my list for favorite summertime songs. All right, let's go on to question number 7. What is your favorite summertime movie? Also a hard question. It's funny because the first time that I thought of this question, my first answer was Moana, because again, the ocean, I associate that with summer, and it's just, I love that movie so much. The message, the underlying themes, it's amazing. So Moana is definitely my all-time favorite summer movie so far, but one that I'm looking forward to this summer that I'm gonna put into my summer movie list is the new Men in Black movie. I can't wait to catch that one, so I'm really looking forward to that one. Question number 8 is a fun one, and I included it in here for a variety of reasons. Sometimes I'm flipping through Netflix and I don't know what to watch. So I wonder what my fellow teacher YouTubers love to watch on Netflix, especially during the summer. So here's question number 8. What are your Netflix summertime viewing plans? Which shows or movies do you plan to watch? So I already started watching some of the ones that I wanted to watch. There's a new one with Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston, which is Mystery. Oh my god, the name is leaving me right now, but I'll scroll it down here. I just watched it this weekend and I absolutely loved it, so I recommend it. And the other one that I loved is You'll Always Be My Maybe, and I really loved that movie as well. I really enjoyed it. But along with those that I already watched, there's some that I haven't watched yet. So this is my plan for my Netflix summer movie watching or show watching. First of all, it starts with The Flash. I was not able to watch this last season of The Flash during the regular school year. So now that all those shows for this past season are available on Netflix, that's my first show that I'm going to binge watch. I love The Flash. But along with The Flash, I'm also looking forward to watching the reboot of Charmed, which Charmed used to be a very old show and they just did a remake of it. And I actually started watching the first couple of shows and I'm actually interested. So I'm looking forward to finishing season 1 of that show. And then I also want to watch the Sherlock series that's also available on Netflix, where Benedict Cumberbatch plays Sherlock Holmes. And I heard really good things about that series, so I want to go ahead and watch that. Another thing that I want to watch on Netflix is Pretty Little Liars, which is another series that a friend of mine recommended. It's a very lengthy series, so that one I'm going to take in small bites here and there, but she recommended it. She said it was great. I haven't watched it ever, so looking forward to seeing what that one is about. Netflix also has a summertime movie called The Last Summer, and I haven't watched it yet. It has been out for a couple weeks already, so that one is on my Netflix movie watching list. And the last thing that I want to do on Netflix is I want to go back and rewatch all of the Lost episodes, because that was one of my favorite series back when it was on Fox. I looked forward to watching it every week and seeing what happened. No, I was not really happy with how the whole series ended, but it was a really good show, and I can't wait to re-experience it all over again. All right, so let's go on and move on to question number 9. Which books are on your summertime reading list? Great question. I have so many books on my summertime reading list. I have them separated into 3 different piles because of the genres, or kind of like, yeah, they're kind of like in different genres. So let me start with the first one, which is like the self-help kind of genre, I guess you may call it. But one book that has been recommended to me by a friend over and over, and she keeps mentioning it, and I have like 2 copies of it, but I haven't started reading it, is The 4 Agreements. And not only do I have 2 copies of it, but I also have the Audible version, so I can start listening to it in the car as I'm driving to and fro wherever I go this summer. The other book that I want to read, and I have seen it recommended in different places, is Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. And I love that this is all about creative living beyond fear. And it's all for creatives, and me being a teacher who creates things and a YouTuber who creates things, it's a perfect book for me to dive into and read. My next category for books that I like to read this summer are memoirs or autobiographies. So the first one is Jennifer Hudson's I Got This, which I've had for a while, but I haven't been able to start reading it. So I definitely want to read this one. And the other one that I want to finish reading is Michelle Obama's Becoming, that I also own on Audible and on hardcover as well. And that's what I like to do with my books sometimes. I buy them on Audible so I can hear them in the car, but I also like to have the actual physical copy of the book so I can pick it up and read it if I want to in my bed before I go to sleep, or if I just like the book really, really well on Audible, I like to own the physical copy because that's what I do with books I really love. My next category of books that I would like to read this summer are books for kids, but I also love books for kids. So one of them is Posted, which I've heard really great things about as well. The Girl Who Drank the Moon. And I love the first book that I am going to talk about right now. This is a series of 2 books, and I love the first book. So I have the second book. I haven't started reading it yet, but The War I Finally Won. The first book was The War That Saved My Life, and it was amazing. So I can't wait to read the sequel and find out what happens to our main character. So these are all the books that I have in my summer reading list currently, and I'm sure I'll be adding more here and there as the summer goes, or I will add more that I can keep reading during the regular school year, especially when I see everyone else's videos and I see their book recommendations. All right, so let's move on to the next question. Question number 10. What are your must-have essential items for the summer? So I will have to say that my must-have essential items for the summer is a good book to read, as you saw from my previous answer. Comfy PJs, especially for those days that I don't want to leave the house and I just want to stay home and watch some Netflix under my cozy blanket in my PJs. Sunscreen and glasses, especially when I'm going outdoors, because Florida sun is really intense, and in the summers it gets really hot. A refreshing drink to go along with my sunscreen and my sunglasses. Lately, I've been loving boba teas or bubble teas, and my favorite is passion fruit green tea. And sometimes I like to have the tapioca bobas, and sometimes I just like to have the mango bobas. But I really, really love bubble tea, and also drinks from Starbucks that are teas, because I don't usually drink coffee. Coffee actually makes my anxiety and panic attacks worse, so I try to stay away from coffee currently, and I just drink some tea, some green tea, some chai tea lattes. Those are my favorite refreshing drinks. And of course, because it's summer, I'm going to have them iced. All right, question number 11. Any goals or projects you hope to accomplish over the summer? Definitely one of my goals that I'd like to accomplish this summer is one, work on my dissertation. I need to write my prospectus and my proposal, which is chapters 1, 2, and 3 of my dissertation. The other thing is to work on creating more products and resources for my students in the classroom that I, of course, want to put up in my TPT store. So those are some projects that I would like to work on this summer. Question number 12, any professional development plans? Oh yes, tons of professional development plans. Starting with next week, Monday, I am going to fly to Philadelphia to the ISTE conference. ISTE is the International Society for Technology and Education. Basically, this is the conference where all the educational technology software companies come and gather together to present, and teachers go to learn more about the different things they can do in order to integrate technology into their classroom. So I am a presenter at the conference this year. I'll be presenting about Genius Plaza, but I'm also going as an attendee, so I can't wait to watch some of these sessions and learn about educational technology tools that I can apply into my instruction and take my instruction to the next level so I can engage my learners. So that is the first professional development plan. The second one, after I come back from ISTE, I will be going to the Get Your Teach On National Conference in Dallas, Texas with my dear friend Jennifer from Glitter and Jams. We're so looking forward to going and learning all the different tools and ways that we can engage our students and make learning fun and exciting. Then I come back and then I go back to Texas, to Austin, Texas, to the Teachers Pay Teachers Conference, where I'm going to learn more about how to create great products for teachers and not only help my students in the classroom, but also help other teachers do the same thing in theirs by sharing my ideas and resources. And at the end of July, I will be completing my reading competency for undifferentiated instruction, because in the state of Florida, there's a new law where teachers, elementary school teachers, need to be reading endorsed in order to continue to teach reading. And you know that most elementary teachers, that's what we do. So we have until the year 2021 to get that done. And there's a total of 5 classes. And I just completed the 3rd one about 2 weeks ago. So I'll be completing the 4th class at the end of July. I'll be done. It's a 7-day class because it's the whole day from 8:30 in the morning until 4:30 in the afternoon. But I'm going to feel so much better that I'm done with that one. I only have one more to go that I can take in the fall, and then I can add reading endorsement into my teaching certificate. So those are my professional development plans for this summer. I know it sounds like a lot, but I am going to try my best to enjoy my summer in between all of that and have a lot of fun experiences. So I'm still going to find ways to have fun in between all of those professional learning opportunities. All right, let's go on to question number 13. When do you start preparing to go back to school? When is your first day back? All right, so I usually try to go back a week before I'm supposed to report back to school, but this year it's not going to be possible because our school is being used for summer school, and summer school is going to be the entire month of July, and our classrooms are going to be used. My classroom is going to be one of the ones that are going to be used. So after summer school is done, they have to redo the floors. So that's going to take the custodians time to do that. Our first day to report back is August 9th. That is our first optional day. But our first day back with the students, the first day of school, is August 19th. Question number 14. Describe your perfect summer day. Oh, I love this. So my perfect summer day would have to be maybe 2 days. 2 different days. Or maybe depending on my mood. So maybe I'm in the mood for staying home, so my perfect summer day would be to be in my comfy PJs, watching some really good shows on TV, and taking naps off and on throughout the day. My other perfect day during the summer would be to go to the beach and sit under a beautiful big rainbow umbrella on a beach chair, holding one of my books from my summer reading list, while listening to the waves crash on the shore, and holding either a bubble tea or a refreshing tea drink from Starbucks, and just having a great relaxing time. So that is my idea of a perfect summer day. All right, last question. 3 words to describe summer. So my 3 words to describe summer are relaxing, energizing, and exciting, because that's what my summer is going to be this year, and that's what I'm going to make of it. So there you have it, my fun in the summer teacher tag. I hope you enjoyed listening to my answers to all these 15 questions, and I hope that you also have an opportunity to watch all of the other videos in this collaboration so that you can learn everyone else's answers to how they like to spend their summer and their favorite things to do. I know I'm really looking forward to watching all those videos and taking notes as well. Thank you so much for coming along today on this Fun in the Summer teacher tag. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment down below, let me know what you thought or any questions you may have. Also, let me know your answers to some of these questions so I can learn a little bit more about you as well and how you like to spend the summer. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I hope you have a beautiful, magical day, and don't forget to smile. Hello dreamers, wishers, and magical thinkers. Thank you so much for making it to the very end of this video and for showing your support. If you'd like to subscribe, you can do so by clicking on my picture down here. You can also check out my latest videos here and here. Don't forget to believe in the magic that's inside you because you are capable of great things. See you next time.